Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You got away from her! Benedicta! I'll kill you, Roscoe!
Oh shit, he's priming. Not now. Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit! Let's give this a try. Not bad. What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Gah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
to give or take.
Walkways need patching up. Give me 50 boards, 8 span each.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked the scent of
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave, as did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloeder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the...
He's really
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
The finest fabrics!
Take a stiff, good sir. Kneaded to a silken softness.
Oh. Now, where did all the men of the rock go?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Everything I've worked. Although
Are you all right?
the baths are on second thought. Perhaps you...
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business. I've no doubt that my woes stem, but I can't go and invest. I'm bound to these baths.
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the market by these baths, or my livelihood might...
Silver platters. Plates and pots.
Light meat and dark. Fresh. Oh, yes, they're quite salty.
I've never even forged a... I wouldn't put it past it.
Oh, sorry. My mind was out. I'm Sava, Master Luba's soon-to-be former apprentice. People are buying up weapons for... He wants me to make a carving. I don't suppose you have any...
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Forward.
I could give you a hand if I know how busy the Briar's Kiss is.
I'd be a fool to...
So?
Good question. If I'm honest. And then there's this little riddle to keep...
The way I see it, there's only one way. We need information.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the... Now, who to speak to? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for... There's the butcher, of course. They're bound to have an opinion or two about... All right. I'll talk to every...
All right.
Let's hope this...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
It would
The
make
most fragrant herbs and spices from the...
Well,
Equipment.
you... Oh, where did all the men of the rock go? Probably round
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
That can't be true.
What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Frying pan. Too slow. Nice try. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the...
There he is. The man who saved... I was hoping we'd be... The bar...
No, what...
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't... But... Right.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
What is it?
Sorry.
I have a quick... Oh. Has to be able to put your knife...
Thank you.
All business.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Just look at the teeth! Made from the stoutest stoneware!
Oh, where did all the men of the rock get?
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabric!
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade...
All the too heavy.
So we know perhaps... That can't... No.
No doubt I have to...
Agreed.
Right. Trouble is, meaning some...
Is there no one...
a merchant. I bet she'd know.
Let's go. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress her, they're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from gem, but adamantite ore is unique to ash.
And it's beyond my skill.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to that?
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron, but he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for...
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick...
Bloody hell! I don't suppose you know the trick.
It's hardly my speciality.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me.
The limestone? Fine. I can... Besides...
I can't. You'll have no trouble finding limes.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at...
Right you are. So, do you crush it up, or just...
Come on.
Take a
a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here,
Oh,
have a taste.
where did all the men of the rock go?
Plates and pots!
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
One rock looks a lot like another. Hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Master Lubor says Drake's fang has fallen.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that? You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now... That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you...
It's a fine-looking blade.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting...
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall... First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of... What do I think it... It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terrace. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short.
And I was so certain I had it all worked.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but... Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd...
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you...
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at Dalamilla's home to humble traders, not wealthy lords. And rule number one in any business, Sava.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about... I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will? What would you do if...
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an...
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest... Master Lubor says Drake's fang has fallen. Does that mean that...
Blackthorn,
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that...
This is it then. Under a new sit.
I'll try to live up to the name.
What do you need? What do you want? Should last you a good while. And?
Well, someone looks... Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true.
Good. Starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of...
No. To share mine, actually.
Oh, my.
Look, he's crying. He is.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that there shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn.
It does.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. I need to know what he is. Have you learned?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is...
But I saw him. With my...
I don't... Alas, it seems you are the only one. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations...
Thank you. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she?
No. She was right, though.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Midwich. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers. Trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time.
Very well.
editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
It hasn't been me.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with...
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that, right? I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
And this is...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. The thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can...
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some... The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapor. The helm over the top, that disperses... And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest...
A full suit of armor. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what...
I can't make head nor tail of...
Luckily, you don't need...